Chiefland City Commissioners tonight approved a crucial step forward in the plans to bring a major development to town.
They discussed whether to move forward with a project that would span 50 years in the making. TV20's Emma Delamo tells us how city leaders voted after residents addressed their concerns.
Nothing is happening under the radar.
Representatives for Williams Family Investments are clearing the air regarding misconceptions about their project. They applied for City of Chiefland land use and zoning to build a mixed-use community in Chiefland. This would be phased over 50 years starting in 2030 and include more than 2,000 single and nearly 650 multifamily homes, along with non-residential sites like stores and offices. Here at City Hall, residents are sharing their concerns with the plan.
It's going to triple the size of Chiefland.
Beth Reed is concerned with environmental impacts, along with how a project of this size would affect the community.
I'm in the unincorporated Chiefland, but I'm still Chiefland. And the police, the fire, all those services. Is there enough people, and how fast this is going up?
However, project leaders rebutted some rumors during the meeting, ensuring city commissioners they've taken all the proper steps to continue. The development would stretch across approximately 2,100 acres of land, bordering Long Pond and abutting U.S. Highway 19. It's a decision city leaders are not taking lightly.
It's going to affect this little piece of Levy County forever. I have 2 little grandbabies. Where are they going to live? What are they going to do? I won't be here in 50 years when this is done. They will be.
After discussions, they voted in favor of moving forward 4-1. LaWanda Jones was the sole dissenting vote. In Chiefland, Emma Delamo, TV 20 News.